How pleased are you with where you guys are at, and maybe what's something you want to address as you get into the new year here?
Really happy with it. You know, it's a lot of teams probably wish they were in our position, and it could be a lot worse for us. But I think the main thing we need to realize is that we had a similar start last season, and from this point on, we were pretty much an average team. So we just got to stay focused and understand what we've been doing to make ourselves the team that we are.
But does it have a different feel?
Yeah, it's a lot different. I think the way that we've done it this year is different. Last season, it was unexpected. We did it mostly offensively by just outscoring a lot of people, and we were hard to stop. And this year we're pretty good offensively, but I think the defense has been a difference. So the fact that we've been able to hang our hat on getting stops and closing games out on the defensive end of the floor has been the biggest difference.
25-7 around this point last year. Did y'all learn anything from at that point last year coming into this year, and what y'all need to do to get over that hump?
Last year I think we were just excited about such a great start. And I don't think we did a good enough job of sticking to what we did leading up to that point to make us that type of team. And this year I feel like we're more committed to that. And because of how much more we committed and how much better we understand what it takes, I think we'll be able to sustain.
At what point in 2014, the beginning of the season, did you guys start to realize that y'all had something special on the defensive end? Did it take a few games?
It took a few games. I think when we didn't shoot the ball well, you know, it was kind of tough offensively, and we were still winning games just because we defended well. And I think everybody got excited about the fact that, you know, hey, we're not playing our greatest offensively, but we're defending. And it's fun when you defend and you get out and transition and get layups and whatnot. So I think we take pride in it, and we get excited about what we can do on the defensive end. So that's made us a better team.
Was it a point or a particular game where you looked at it and said, you know what, damn, we're good?
Not really. I think we've been so focused on just on to the next thing that we haven't really stopped and said, you know, we're 26-7. And that's how it needs to be. We need to just keep focused on the next game and keep getting better.
Are you surprised, though, approaching the midway point of the season, that the offense still really hasn't, broken out, I guess, if you want to use that phrase? Does that surprise you at all?
Not really. We've still been able to score points, and we got more guys in the rotation now. We've had some injuries, so we haven't had the same guys out there all the time like we did last season. So I think it's just a matter of time before everything starts to click.
What's your take on this Hawks team coming in?
They're tough. I remember like last week or a week and a half ago, they had a road trip where they were like on the road knocking teams off. I think they beat Houston and Dallas. So they're a good team. You know, people talk about the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, and Toronto was another legit team out the Eastern Conference, and Atlanta is similar to them.
You see a lot of you guys in them. A team that winning games. You look at the conference schedule, the standings, and you guys are right there. Hawks are right there, but nobody's talking about you.
You know, we are who we are. You know, since I've been here, we haven't been one of those teams that people talk about and get excited about or anything. So I think we've accepted that, and I always say it's our natural habitat. You know, everybody on our team come from an underdog situation, so we're comfortable with that.
You don't think people talk about y'all now?
Not really. I watch TV.
Game-winning shot last year in the playoffs.
It was about the game-winning shot. It wasn't about our team. It was about the shot. So, and that was last year too. We talk about right now. So.
Talk about Jeff Teague and the matchup with him.
Jeff Teague is a really good point guard. I think he is unappreciated around the league. You know, he's one of the guys when I was in college and that I watched, that I followed, because I really liked his game, even when he was at Wake Forest. And now, you know, he's really fast. He can shoot the ball, really athletic. You know, he's always a tough cover. Every time I play against him, you know, he's crafty and, like I said, unappreciated around the league, it seems like. But he's a really tough point guard.